I am back. I'm sorry I lost you with my little bubble stream there a minute ago about the supermoon. So sorry. I was talking to myself and I tried finishing my little conversation with you guys, but it was all stuck, you know, so I couldn't finish, and I was going to do the reading. So I'm just going to go ahead and start. This is going to be the reading for the supermoon. Hi guys, I'm back. I'm back. Yeah. I went to my desk too. I'm done with walking around and the whole bubble thing. Okay. I just had to get what I needed to get done in the house. And like I said, guys, I just wanted to talk to you a little bit about that energy and some of the realistic things that was going to happen. Physical change. Just think of it that way, okay? Physical change for the Cancerian and Leo energy. Physical change. Look at that. Wheel of Fortune. Physical change. Things are definitely happening now. They're moving now. Intentions are being set into reality. It's a realistic, honest, healthy change. Okay, there's going to be physical movements made on your behalf for your soul's journey. All right, let's go ahead and get going. For those of you that are just chiming in and you're just picking this video for the first time and you don't know what video came before this, please look at my Leo Cancer super full moon, super woof full moon eclipse reading, okay? And I'm talking about the energy of the eclipse and the moon, okay? So if you want to know more about the energy that comes along with this reading, please review that video, okay? All right, so I'm going to keep going. This is going to be the energy for the super full moon, blood wolf moon, and I have my little wolf to join us here for this reading. All right, so let's see what's going on. The howling at the moon. Spirit, can you please give me a reading for everyone here viewing, just a general energy of what people can start to expect with this shift? Let's go ahead and see it in the cards. I know I talked about it and spoke about it, but let's see it. Let's see these changes in the cards. The first card that flies out is the Three of Pentacles. So it's the energy of working together with someone and, drum roll, getting appreciation and acknowledgement, recognition for your work. This is getting paid for your work. This is getting a promotion. This is going to be getting recognized for your skills. Okay, if you're a masoner like this guy, you're getting recognized and asked to help build a church. So it's a big honor. It's a big responsibility to do something. It also means that you are going to be recognized at any position you do, whether it's a new business or a current business, you're going to be recognized. You're going to have the limelight on you. A very Leo Earth energy, realistic change happening for you. Okay, in a relationship sense, if there is a third-party relationship, you are going to be more recognized than the other third party. Someone is going to notice you. You're going to stand out. Okay, you're going to stand out from the crowd. You're going to stand out from the third-party situation. Someone's going to be acknowledging you, your work, your effort, your love, and everything good about you. You're going to get acknowledged. Which is what I was saying in my new supermoon energy. Hello, guys. The next card coming in is recognition here with the Six of Pentacles. Generosity. Okay, so just, you know, we're dealing with a lot of earth energy. Like I said, the earth is blocking the sun from the moon. Okay, and the earth is blocking the moon to the sun. So everything's realistic. Everything's really grounded. All of your fantasies, all of your ideas and intentions. It's like you thought everything was subconscious. All this 3D telepathy, you didn't know was hitting in the 3D. You were trying. It's going to happen. All of these fantasies with you and your loved one coming together, reconciling, or even just getting physical, it's going to happen. Sexual fantasies, work fantasies, financial money flow fantasies, all these intentions and subconscious ideas are now going to be made real. And you're going to have balance. There's that Libra sign again, and I talked about it with this super full moon. You are going to have life balance out. Everything's balanced. You're creating balance. You're putting up borders, protecting yourself. You're getting more money. You're helping others. You're very well balanced realistically. Okay? There's nothing off balance right now. This super full moon is bringing in balance. You are going to have a new beginning here, a fresh start with a fire sign. And I talked about this, earth and fire. We talked about a Leo fire energy or a Leo earth energy. It's definitely here. And I see that you are going to have a fresh new beginning with this person, especially if you're coming out of a third-party scenario. And look, this is a week, 1 week. That's coming very close to the energy of that super full moon. There you go, you're Leo. You have a Leo and a Capricorn involved. There you go. Fresh new start. Grounded, realistic. Very realistic. This is with the soulmate. Okay, the Six of Cups. You're going to reconcile and start fresh with somebody from the past. Does this have to be a love relationship? No. Could it be a water sign? Yes. Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancerian. Okay, and we are talking about the Cancerian, Leo, super moon, full moon, eclipse, wolf moon. You guys are going to have a sudden brand new start and a sudden recognition of who you are as a soulmate. Who you are as that person from the past. You're important to them, and it's time that you knew it. Hi, baby. You got a gun? Uh-huh. It's a Nerf one? It is a Nerf gun. Wow. Well, I'll get it. Ask brother. Brother? Go ahead. He'll come play games with you. I'm going to hurry, guys. I have to have fun and have a Nerf gun fight. Okay? So, anyways, you guys are definitely going to reconcile with this person. Mommy, yeah? You're going to have a Nerf gun fight. Okay, I won't. I won't do it. Only you and brother if you want. Okay? You need to get a Nerf gun fight. Okay, I will. I'll get my own Nerf gun, okay? Okay. We need to. Daniel! Yeah? He wants a little Nerf gun fun here. I'm almost done. He wants all the what? He wants to know how to make it work. Thank you. Okay, sorry guys. Sorry, that was loud. Whew, that was loud. Thank you. He's adorable. So this is with someone from the past or just a past life soulmate, okay? This could be a parent, a friend, a lover. But you're going to have a fresh start, and the universe is taking a substantial realistic balance because your relationship was very unbalanced. Your relationship had a lot of negative aspects in it. There was a lot of selfishness. There was a lot of greed. There was a lot of self-seeking only and not enough giving in this relationship. Also in this relationship, you guys did not have enough recognition. And this could even be with a parent. Maybe your parent didn't give you respect as an adult. And now that they will start giving you that respect as an adult, they will realize there's boundaries. Grandparents, someone mentioned in my earlier video, grandparents did not respect boundaries. This is the energy of someone from their past now respecting your boundaries, giving you that balance, and you guys are having a fresh start for a brand new beginning on a healthier lifestyle and a healthier relationship. The moon comes into play. Wow, this can't get any better. I'm talking about a Cancer and Leo full moon eclipse. Here it is. You've got the Queen of Cups with the moon. So automatically this is that moon energy that's coming in. It's the shift. It's the shift to be more loving, to be more nurturing, to be more giving, and you're experiencing it. You're also more protective. This Queen of Cups, as you see, she has a tabernacle for her love. She protects her love, and she takes care of it. Hi, Becky. I'm so glad you're here, honey. Please catch my earlier video for the eclipse energy. It would really help out with this reading to have you guys really understand the energy that's coming in. But here we have the moon with the Cancerian energy. It's about protection. It's about nurturing, and it's about giving of yourself. And it's about being on the limelight. Look, these wolves are now paying attention. It's funny because we're having a super moon, wolf, blood red, eclipse moon. And look at these wolves. It's just crazy. Well, a dog and a wolf. But you're going through these two pillars of testing. I love you too. And that's more like the gate of reality. Okay, this crab that's coming out, which is some weird crustacean in this deck, but it's supposed to be a crab for the Cancerian because the moon rules the Cancer house. This crab that's coming out is your subconscious mind, your subconscious, reality coming into the forefront of earth reality, physical reality. Okay, so with this moon, everything is in the forefront. It's more conscious. Okay, all of your love, your hopes, your dreams, your intentions, it's now being grounded and rooted into physical reality, which is great. I know you guys are manifesting. You're really manifesting. This is going to happen. It's all being rooted and grounded in physical reality. This is something that's been a long time coming here with the Knight of Pentacles. You've been putting effort in this, especially for the past year. You've been putting a lot of effort and love and attention into this manifestation. And now it's finally going to take root and have some reality. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Hang on. Okay, let's see what you need. Thank you. Okay, guys, I'm going to try to wrap this up. Okay, so as I was saying, your intentions for manifestation were once trapped in the subconscious realm. You've been having a lot of dreams, a lot of vivid dreams. These are messages coming from the universe trying to form your subconscious into some kind of a reality. They are trying to show you how it's going to manifest. There's signs on how. I don't know if you remember all your dreams, but there will be visions of the future and visions of how it's going to come together in your dreams, because it is talking about this recognition and this realistic balance and this new beginning. It's confirmed with another new beginning, a fresh start here with the Ace of Pentacles. So now you are having this definite, for sure, brand new beginning, earthbound, earth, very, very much real. Grounded, founded. There is a fresh start happening for you this year. 2019 is the year for fixing all of these subconscious realities and putting them here into the physical dimension. Because they're both real. Even if it's in your subconscious in 5D, it's real. Okay, but you have a different reality here on Earth. Okay, it's very different. And that's why there's these two gates, these two towers. You're going through a gate from the subconscious to the reality, to the third dimension, the 5D to the 3D. This path is going to cross both worlds and bring them together. That's your manifestation. That's what's taking root. So whatever you are having in your heart, whatever desire with this Ace of Wands, you have a desire, you have a yearning, you have a dream, you have something you want to make real. It could be with work. It could be with a lover from the past. Okay, it could be financial. Whatever this dream is, it's happening now this year, 2019. Pentacles represent years. This is 1 year. It is happening. This is another confirmation for 1 year, the Ace of Pentacles. A fresh start and a new beginning for you, bringing your dreams into reality in this dimension. Okay? So that's there. Then we have Judgment. Okay, this is that energy of I'm making the big call. I'm making the call. What needs to come with me and what doesn't? Who I want from my past will be reconciled, and who I want dead in my past will stay. It's that judgment. It's like, and it's biblical. A lot of people talk about it. God will separate the root from the tares, the wheat from the tares. So you're going to understand that there is this big energy shift about separation, judgment. And this is going to happen all over the globe. It's not just your reality. This is happening politically. Okay, this is happening in school. This is happening spiritually. Judgments are being made to see what serves us, what serves our nations, what serves our countries, what serves humanity, and what doesn't. What works best and what doesn't. What do we want to take into this future for humanity, and what do we want to leave behind? Do we want to leave behind racism? Yes. Do we want to leave behind abortion? Yes. Do we want to leave behind, invasions? Yes. We want to leave behind that. What do we want to bring into the future? We want to bring peace. We want to bring protection. We want to bring security. We want to bring a knowingness that things are grounded and safe. We also want to bring in a higher consciousness. This is a balance. Higher consciousness means we don't see things from our only one-eye dimension. We see things from a higher dimension. We can see things with our third eye. What balances out our globe, this Mother Earth, this nature? There's a lot more balance than just my opinion. my desire, my view. The universe has a broad, wide view. It doesn't matter if you're right or left, Democrat, Republican, you're in Africa or you're in China. It doesn't matter. It's a broad view. The earth, the universe will balance themselves out regardless. Judgments will be made. Whatever happens on this earth is the universe's business, is the globe's business. It is their way of balancing out nature. We can have fits and be on a lower vibe and be pissy about whatever. That is a low vibration. A high vibration sees clearly that there is a divine order. There is a higher dimension. There is shifts, there's judgments, there's balance. Okay, that higher form of thinking realizes this. So if you notice people dropping out of your life, trust it. Don't mourn for it. Don't mourn over it. Build, rebuild, start things fresh. Rebuild your life. If someone's gone, they're not meant to be there. If someone is coming back, if you see that things are happening to reconcile you with someone from the past, know that it's meant to be there. If there is strange signs and synchronicities bringing someone from your past back to the reality, back to the forefront, trust that that is supposed to be there. There's something for you here. Clarifying, going along here with judgment, we have the 7 of Wands. More strong Leo energy. This is protection mode. This is building the wall. Okay? The wall of protection. Look how he's got like a wall around him with all these wands. Okay? But it also means people are trying to penetrate. A lot of people try to penetrate the wall. They try to penetrate, get into your family business, get into your mind, mess with your thoughts, mess with your envisionment for your future. People have a say and an opinion. These are all kinds of opinions, jabbing at you, coming at you, trying to attack you on what you stand for. Stand your ground. Protect your dreams and desires and aspirations. Protect it, because that is the real victory. You must get a wand and make those tough decisions with judgment. Tough, hard decisions. You need to be here and you don't. You need to respect me or you can leave. You need to do this for balance or go. I need to manifest this, and so I must clean out this in my life. You know, you're making tough decisions for a new beginning. And when you make these tough decisions, know this one thing, this one fact, with this super full moon, with the eclipse energy of the wolf blood moon, you will have opposition. When you make a tough decision, you will have opposition. Or one comes from before the other. I don't know which is first or second, but it doesn't matter. They are together. There will be opposition. There will be new beginnings. But you will have to protect yourself from now on. When you put your guard up and you protect this dream and you protect this reconciliation, or you protect your work, your new line of business, or you protect yourself in some way, for whatever is being manifested and created this year in this reality, you must shield it and protect it like a newborn baby. It's yours. You are responsible for your life and your mission and your manifestation. You're responsible for it and you must protect it. A lot of you that might be having with the mother here and the Ace of Pentacles, a new child coming in, you're responsible. You're responsible for this child now. You must protect this child's future. You must protect this child's environment. You must make wise decisions on the reality that is going to be the existence for this life that's coming in for you. So it's about making good judgment calls and standing your ground. Make good judgment calls and stand your ground. You know what's best for your family. Can I have 2 more cards, please? This new moon, full moon energy of Leo and Cancerian energy that we're going to be experiencing. What else can you tell us? What else can we see? What else can we see from this? 4 of Swords. Okay, I asked for 2 more cards. So I got this one. And I got 6 of Swords. I'll just put that here. I want to make it even. Okay. So we got the 4 of Swords. This is the energy of stability. The number 4. grounded stability, being quiet. This is backing off. This is kind of retreating, being quiet. Very much the Cancerian energy is pulling strong here. Strong Leo with all this protection, fire wands. Strong Leo. But I'm seeing with the Cancerian, it's hard choices about moving forward and really thinking about what's coming in and what you're doing. I feel like with Leo, there's a jump. There's not a lot of thought behind it. It's just a jump to take action. With the Leo, it's a lot of my emotions are more important than reality. My emotions are more important than physical results. As long as I feel happy, I could care less what's going on around me. I just want to feel happy. And this card here is very important because it's saying no. It's important to contemplate. It's important to think. Think this through. Think your decisions. Think your choices, or think about them. If you're protecting yourself, what are you protecting yourself against? What is your purpose? What do you want to achieve? Think. This is very important. And then with these swords here at the bottom, 2 swords just came in at the end. And it's really bringing in that aspect of deep thinking. So this is about praying, meditation, and healing. Thinking about what you've done and healing from this. I also feel like if you are in this near future, within the next couple weeks, around or surrounding this super moon eclipse, you're going to have to be resting because it's going to take a lot out of you. You're just up against the world. You're up against so many people, so many different opinions coming at you that you're going to feel exhausted. You are going to feel the urge to rest and relax. Just take it easy. You went through a whirlwind, a tornado of change. This super full moon, wolf blood moon eclipse, is going to give you a tornado, a vortex of complete chaos for a moment, a quick moment. And then the results, when everything has laid to rest, it's change. Something will suddenly change. And it's not for a little while. It's for good. It's for good. It's indefinite. Ace of Pentacles. Whatever came out of this whirlwind, this chaos, this fire, gave stability to the earth. It's almost like whatever fire hit, this Ace of Wands was a raging fire. A raging fire of new desire and new beginning. Through the midst and turmoil of this vortex of passion, desire, and change, and anger, and dispute, and protection, and arguments, and putting your point down, putting yourself out there, some of you, getting out there in the limelight, making moves, making quick decisions, taking action, being more forward, speaking your feelings, just, out there, right? As soon as all this happens, and the dust settles, what is left in the earth? What is left grounded? What is left permanently? What is sitting in the sediment? You are left with a few things. One thing for sure, you're moving on. You're not turning back. You're never going to go backwards to 2018. You're never going to go back to the way things were. With your mom, dad, kids, family, ex, job, career, etc. You're never going to get back what you have gone. It's done. You're moving on. 6 of Swords. Swords are not feeling good. They're not daisies, okay? Swords are stabbing pain. This is almost a wounded warrior card. This is a little family. A dad, a mom, and a child. Just like the Judgment card. A dad, a mom, and a child. And it means something. It means you're taking those closest to you. It doesn't have to be dad, mom, or child. It just means people in your circle of trust. The Jack Burns Meet the Parent circle of trust, in your circle of trust. You're taking people in your circle of trust, and you're just leaving with the clothes on your back. You're not taking your house. You're not taking, your car. You're not taking your stuff. You're leaving a bad lifestyle, a bad home, a bad situation. And even if it's not physical, these swords are thoughts, ideas, ways of thinking, ways of speaking, ways of communication. You're leaving a lot of them behind, and you're just taking 6. You've decided what needs to be sacrificed and what needs to come. This is a card that is solemn. It's solemn, and it's not happy nor sad. It's just humble. Humble new beginnings. You're not leaving out with a bang, but you've made hard decisions that probably hurt. They could be about mother or grandmother. They could be about children. They could be about an ex-partner, a masculine energy. You are choosing to painfully move forward for the betterment of your circle, of your people. You're making hard choices. Even politically, you can see that. The president makes difficult choices that did not please everybody. But he did them to protect his circle, his country. He made an oath. He must abide by that oath. And I don't want to talk about politics. I'm just sticking up for the facts. You have to look at it that way. When you're a mother, it doesn't matter if Mary down the street or cousin Jackie down the street agrees with you. You make hard decisions, and you can't please everybody. That's impossible. And that is what was lacking in the past, 2018 and prior. There was an imbalance of pleasing everybody. Even politically, look at that. The beggars, the people with their hands out. Okay, it was the energy of overgiving. No balance. It's generous, but maybe you landed up broke. Or you landed up short-handed. Maybe you landed up hurt. Maybe you had a lover that you gave 2018, 2016, 2017. You ended up giving to this partner, and at the end of the day, you came into 2019 in poverty, broke, leaving with the clothes on your back. There's nothing left to give. So you're choosing to move on. You're done overgiving. For others, you were very unbalanced with family. You took too much help or assistance or advice. You had too many people in the pot. Look, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There was always a third-party situation or an outside influence. Okay, there was always an outside influence on your life. Who had something to say about it? Who had something to say? Okay, so anyways, you're not going to take that into 2019. You're not going to take that. You're going to leave that behind, and you're making decisions to protect yourself, to protect your family, to make hard judgments, and to move forward. Okay? I do see reconciliation with someone from the past, and I see a 6 and a 6 and a 6. I know a lot of people freak out. Oh my God, 6, 6, 6. Listen, 6 in numerology is not bad, okay? It creates balance. So if I put the 6s together, which they're all connected to the major arcana, which is the Lover's card, the number 6 in the major arcana. Every minor arcana is attached and influenced by the major arcana. Okay, it's like the children, and the children are the minor arcanas, and the major is the father and mother. They're always attached. So what I'm seeing here with these 6s is you are getting balance, reconciliation, and moving forward together as a family unit or just as a unit, your circle of trust. You guys are moving forward in a much better, happier direction this time. This is the year you guys are going to establish manifestations into reality. Your work dreams, your lover dreams, your family dreams, all these dreams, they're going to be grounded. You guys are taking that forward into 2019. Whatever didn't serve you guys in 2018 and prior, you guys are choosing to leave them behind. You might find out that your loved one is not talking to their family anymore because they're not close to them and they're just finally cutting them off. Or you might find that they're getting back in touch with family from the past. They're trying to reestablish that relationship and take them forward in 2019. Whatever you're doing, trust that the universe, with the Judgment card here, has made a decision on your life. Whatever seeds you planted is what you will be reaping with this new moon. This full moon that's happening with the wolves, the wolf blood red super full moon, 33% bigger than any moon, 33% closer to Earth. This is soul retrieval. And a lot of ancient Native Americans, you know what that is. Soul retrieval. You're taking a soul back from like purgatory. You're taking a soul from a dark place. And you are calling them back to follow their destiny. You're calling them back to the light. You're bringing them back to the fire. You're bringing them back to the passion. You're bringing them back to a sense of peace, reality, and goodness. You're taking them out of a bad lifestyle or a bad energy, and you're bringing them forward, saving them, bringing them this judgment, this second opportunity, this second chance to have a better life in a reincarnation, a better life into this life. So with this, in Native American, this blood wolf red full super moon, soul retrieval, baby. Whose soul are you retrieving? Could be yours, could be your loved one, could be both. Whoever it is, could be children, could be whatever. You are taking that soul, the ship here, the boat represents the soul on a journey. You are picking up that soul from a desperate, dire need of help and assistance, and you are pushing them forward into this year. They're alive again. The soul has been awakened. They're alive again. And I'm going to get some clarification on these cards, but I really feel like this is a positive movement forward. Okay. And I have to hurry this reading up because, yeah, I do have to hurry. I'll just do my Celtic. Spirit, can I please have 3 cards? Past, present, and future. What can we expect? Can you clarify this energy here? Spirit, please help me clarify the energy. We have Prince of Pentacles. We have it here too. The Knight of Pentacles. So this is something taking action, taking form. If you have a valid manifestation that you want to take into reality, it's happening. The foundation for this dream, the foundation for this manifestation has already taken root with the Ace. It jumped to the Page of Pentacles, which is a messenger, like getting notification that your reality is now starting to show your manifestation. And this Knight is another step up. It is about mastering all of those skills and taking action into bringing this manifestation into reality. It's coming. It's on the way. The Knights are always moving. They're always action. This is a very realistic action. It also means that money is coming forward for you this year. A lot of money. I see a generous amount of money will be assisting you in your future aspirations. A lot of you just manifested it. It's coming out of nowhere. It's coming in the form of gifts, financial blessings, donations. I don't know. It's just coming in a form of surprise. And a lot of you, it's coming in the form of hard work. It's coming in the form of recognition. It's coming in the form of one step up in your career. You're getting that raise or that promotion, okay? It's a generous downpour of financial stability for the future. And a lot of you, this Prince of Pentacles means that this offer from a lover from the past, an ex that you want to reconcile with, is going to be giving you an offer this year for longevity. And it's double confirmed. There is a divine masculine kind of energy that is ready to offer a pentacle for the future, and it's going to be grounded for longevity. It's probably forever. For a lot of you, it's just forever, okay? It's forever. Many of you, it's just saying, hey, I'm serious about you now. I'm serious about you, Queen of Cups. You could be any of the Cancer. Okay, you could be Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Okay, but you're just saying, look, I'm ready. I'm ready to do this. I'm ready to give you a solid offer. And I want you to know what I like about this reading. Every single sign is here. It's not just one or the other. All the fire, all the water, all the earth, all the air. It's all here. Because this super full moon, wolf blood red eclipse moon, is going to affect us all as a collective. So this is happening. And if you really want confirmation to touch home for certain people, you know, someone who has strong earth in their chart, they're making offer. For someone that has strong water in their chart, they're receiving an offer. Okay? That's just a little sign. You know, you don't have to take it. Take it if it resonates. If it doesn't, toss it. And you still know this is happening for you. Because Cancerian and Leo full moons right here. Everyone watching is this Queen of Cups. Everyone watching. You are receiving your manifestation. This Prince of Pentacles, this Knight of Pentacles is your manifestation. It can come in the form of a lover. It can come in the form of money. It can come in the form of creative passion and desire. It can come in the form of recognition or all of the above. But it just means that we are all receiving this now. It's taking action towards us. And it's very stable and grounded. Look at that bottom of the deck, 4 of Wands. Grounded, stable, new beginnings. Your home, your foundation is being built. It's strengthened. It's fermented. It's ready to take a family in. It's ready to take a future in. It's ready to take whatever manifestation you have in and make a home here in reality. Basically, what that means too is everything that I'm saying is going to hit home. Everything that I'm saying is going to happen to you. Trust it. It's going to hit home. And it's going to hit home this year. Clarifying the Moon, the Queen of Cups, the Knight of Pentacles, and the Six of Swords. Clarifying this energy. We have the Seven of Pentacles. 7 of Wands at the bottom. 7, 7. We've had the 7 here and 7 here and 7 here. 7, 7, 7. If that's not the energy of luck, I don't know what is, guys. 7, 7, 7. Hello. But that's the energy. The number 7 is the energy of spiritual creation. It's the energy of a sage, a wise one, a guru. It's the energy of the wise spirit taking place in your life. You are becoming wise. You are becoming spiritual manifester. You are just becoming who you're meant to be. The laurel is represented by Odin in Celtic history. Odin, or Udin, however you pronounce that, was known as the wise one. He lost his eye. He traded his eye for knowledge, for wisdom. He traded something precious, and he gained so much wisdom. And so when warriors would hit the battlefield, they would give praise and thanks to Odin and ask for his blessings. So they made wise decisions, so they could be successful. That's the laurel. That's one of his signatures. So it's about you guys trading in that eye, trading in something special or important so you can gain so much more. It is the energy of loss, but it's also the energy of gain. Like death and rebirth. You must die to be reborn. It's a loss and a gain. A lot of you have lost. And a lot of you are now going to be gaining. If you resonate in the energy of a lot of loss in your life up to this point, you are now going to be receiving Seven of Pence. It's about giving yourself a little time. See the snow on the ground too? That's very, very much right now with all the snow on the ground. Well, outside my house, I have snow. But it's just this time frame. It's saying right now, physically today, January 11th, 2019, you are Seven of Pence. You are preparing for your harvest. You're preparing. It's coming. It's already on the way. It's not like a genie poof. It's here right now, and you turn around right now and it's right behind you. It's not that. It's saying it's here. It's on the way. You expect it. You got notification. Remember, the Page of Pentacles already went through from the Ace to the Prince. The page already went through. You got the message from the universe. Your manifestation is on the way. And you believe it, and you have faith in it, and you know it, and you know it's coming. So now you're preparing your roost. You're preparing your home. You're preparing your nest. You're preparing your mind. You're preparing your life. Because this event is life-changing, life-altering. It's changing everything about who you are and what you have. It changes everything for your little circle of trust. So you're preparing. On a more physical sense, you guys are changing your house, cleaning things out, cleaning out the garage, doing home needs with this new moon energy. It's not new, it's a full moon, okay? With this full moon energy, it's about tending to your house. The four walls that you hang your hat at. Whatever four walls you hang your hat at, you're paying attention to. You are doing it. Your car, your home, your daily schedule. You're paying attention to it. You're preparing for a healthier life, a happier life, and you're also preparing for a life where someone is coming in to join you in this life. Okay, I'm going to move on. But with this double Seven of Wands, you have to protect your dream and protect your person. Because this is saying this does not come without opposition. You will have opposition. Opposition is for sure. Are you strong enough to do this? And with that Leo energy, yeah, you're going to have to protect. You're going to have to protect your home. You're going to have to protect your kids. You're going to have to protect your dream. You're going to have to protect your creation. You can't just call it in and leave it vulnerable to the vices of evil, to the vices of the world, to the vices of other people's opinions. They do not mother and nurture and care for what's dear to you like you do. That's you. That's your responsibility, your job. You must do that for you, for your family, for your circle. So it's saying I'm bringing it in, but you must protect it because it is going to be a vulnerable new dream. It's going to be a vulnerable new relationship. It could be a vulnerable new baby. It could be a vulnerable new job. It could be a vulnerable, whatever it is. It's vulnerable. It's sensitive, and people want what you have. If you get a new job, say you're promoted, guess what? People are looking at you like, I want your job. I want to steal your job. And they're going to work really hard to steal that job. You're going to have to protect it. You're going to have to be on point, doing your job every day, on time, doing it how you do best, showing them your worth. Protect your job. It takes effort. It doesn't just come easy. That's why it's pentacles. These pentacles don't come easy. They come in a difficult way. Okay, if you're in a new relationship and it's fragile, and this person is brought to you in your life in this new beginning, and you don't, everything's good. Your house is good. Your finances are good. Your job is good. Your mental capabilities and emotions are all good. Everything's balanced. You got to keep it that way. And you and I both know that's not easy. You and I both know that's one of the hardest things to do, is to maintain balance. That is one of the hardest things to do. And there is going to be people that speak down on that relationship. There is going to be people that want to come to you with rumors or things that talk bad about that relationship or that person coming in, or vice versa. You know what I mean? They could be hearing things about you. Whatever it is, you have to protect what's coming in. With your children, whatever choices you're making for them, there is going to be opinions and opposition on what you choose for your family, for your children. Judgments placed. You have to keep the balance. You have to draw lines, borderlines between family and friends, foes, opinions, what's best for your circle and what's not. So anyways, what I'm saying is it's work. You're not just going to have everything handed to you and it's easy and it's all downhill and you're sliding down, you know, a nice snow hill right now on a snowboard. It's not snowboarding, you know, it's kind of an uphill, you know what I mean? With the Seven of Wands, it's like, it's still work. You get what you want, but it's still going to maintain some kind of effort. You still have to keep, you have to have effort to keep it. Okay, if that makes sense. Effort to keep. Let's go and clarify the next bit of energy here. Okay, let's see what that is. I got two cards that came out. The Hanged Man and the Lovers. So this to me speaks right away. A lover is returning enlightened, honest, truthful. Notice how everybody here is naked. They're honest. The wall is down. They're open in their truth.
Where's my Polar Express?
On the table.
Get it from me.
Get it from me. I'll be right back, guys. Just 1 second.
That's my Polar Express.
Where's your Polar Express? Get it from me. Are you cute? Are you just cute? Please help me. I'm pretty much done. I'm wrapping up. Yes! Wow! What? Do you know what his engine is? Oh, here it is. Hear that? Don't break it, okay? I'll be right back. I'm pretty much done. I know. I'm pretty much done now. Just wrapping it up. I'm wrapping it up, guys. Okay. So, with the Hanged Man, the Lovers, it's your lover is enlightened. They are awake now. They're honest. Clothes are off. Gloves are off. This person sees things differently. That's what's changed this year. The judgment that's been placed is, I made some bad choices in the past. I didn't see things the way I do now. I want to be more awakened here and come to the Lovers. Strong Gemini too in this chart, but it's just like, look, I want to make amends. I want to return to the Lovers. Look at that. 6, 6, 6, 6. Yeah, that's 4 sixes. Stable, grounded beginnings for the Lovers. You have a foundation now. You guys are coming into 2019 with a new foundation. Yes, there's some opposition. Yes, there's some time for reflection and peace and healing. But all in a nutshell, it's coming together. It's a new opportunity. And with Judgment here, it means there's a second chance. A second chance at this relationship. With Judgment here, it also means there's divine intervention and divine timing to make this all come together. And I'll read from that and we'll be good. I hope you guys liked that. Okay, where's my book? Book, where are you? I just had you. Okay, there it is. Whoops. I'll put this here. Okay, sorry about that, guys. And I'm just going to read from a few, just so you guys can get more information on it. I will read from the Hanged Man. Ooh, and the Lovers. Okay. The Hanged Man. The key word, oh God, the key words. Okay. The key words are the reversal of values or attitudes. Isn't that cool? The reversal. So, yeah, like I said, they've changed their mind. They made some poor judgments in the past. This lover is coming in. Or if it's not a lover, it could be family, could be relationships, any kind of relationships, okay? Any kind. But their judgments for the past have now been reversed. They've gotten a new frame of mind. They're completely awake now. They're going deeper. They're letting go and striving for better futures. True freedom and independence are found through surrender. This person who's coming in has finally surrendered, and I think it's this Prince of Pentacles. This person has finally surrendered their point of view. They've surrendered the fight. the Seven of Wands. Like, I'm not opposing this anymore. I'm not fighting this return of my lover. I'm not fighting this reconciliation, this second chance, or this judgment, or divine timing, or this new opportunity this year. I'm not going to keep fighting it. I am surrendering with the Hanged Man. It also is the word of patience, surrender and sacrifice, peace, and independence. And notice I was talking about this Leo independence, cutting cords, building walls, setting borders, giving a line. Hey, don't cross it. You're standing your ground with the Seven of Wands twice. You're standing your ground. You mean business, guys. You are making definitive answers, and because you've stood up for yourself like a Leo and you've roared, people are now aligning to your wants, your needs and desires. If you notice, it's like a strike when you're bowling. All the pins come down. Okay, it's like checkmate. Okay, everything else sets into place and into motion because you made a decision, because you stood your ground. And now that you've demanded to the universe what you want to come in, it's happening. The seeds of inspiration may soon be harvested in a period of successful creative activity. You could experience some deep feelings that seem to have little to do with your everyday circumstances. Your inner awareness and sensitive nature is developing. Letting go of expectations in order to discover more about a particular situation. This is a radical reversal of values and attitudes. Here you go, baby. You want tea or me?
Cream.
Cream?
Yes.
Okay, go get me the... Okay, go get it for me. He wants my tea. Okay, so, I'm just going to stick with that keyword there, guys. Radical reversals. Okay, and it does mean no more victimhood. No more lack of self-awareness. No more denial of self. So this person, and this could be you as well, you may also be resonating in this. That's what it means. You're not denying yourself anymore, and you're not victimhooding yourself anymore. You know, you're aware. You're not living some fantasy. Okay, the moon is about illusion. It's about, you know, subconscious reality, thoughts, hopes, aspirations, hidden feelings. Everything's becoming more real. Okay, good. Bring it to me. Bring it to me. So it's about, with that super moon with the eclipse, where I said that the earth is getting in the way of the moon. It's like you guys are, like I said, everything's more realistic now. It's different. It's changed. It's real. It's third dimension. Can they not make whipped cream like mom proof? That would be great. Okay.
What's
For
that
Pete's sake.
smell?
Whipped cream. Okay, there you go. Go stay with brother. I'll be right there. That's good. I love you. Who doesn't love whipped cream? Okay, so anyways, yeah, moving on. That's that message, and I'll read the lovers. Remember, before I move on, this doesn't just have to do with your lover. It's with your mom, your dad, your kids, your coworkers. You're not living an illusion anymore. You know what you want. You're standing up for it, and you're not denying yourself. You're not denying yourself your happiness and your freedom. You're claiming your independence. Ask brother. I don't have one. Daniel, can you get him a spoon? Oh, never mind. I'll be right back. I'll be right back, guys. I'll get the spoon. He just needs a spoon. I'll get him a spoon. Come here.
You want the spoon for what?
Yeah.
Wait, please tell me you're not recording me again.
Huh?
Please tell me you're not recording me again.
I am. I'm trying to finish. I keep coming out because you're just, you know. Okay.
Can you please watch the TV?
Okay. So, I'm finishing up. I will read the lovers. I'll see if I hold that up for you guys. It's a pretty card. The message here is, at every moment you have a choice. Love is the heart of life. All creation is born out of love. The key words to this card are love, fulfillment, union, choice, surrender. So I've noticed 2 surrender cards. Isn't that nice? The Hanged Man and the Lovers is all about surrender. So you guys will be surrendering to the will of the universe. You are making a choice to have union. This is reconciliation here at the Lovers. I told you we had 4 6s. They all go to the major arcana, which is the Lovers. There is a reconciliation of a past lover. So if you are hoping to reconcile with an ex, it's happening. Judgment 2, double ensues, second chances. Okay, second chance. This is someone you've also known from a past life. Won't forget that. I noticed the skeeth here, the skeeth or whatever you call it, to harvest the laurel there, and there's a skeeth here behind him in the back by the wheat for harvest. So all in all, and I told you this is a harvest of souls, soul retrieval, this full moon, super full moon, wolf, blood red moon eclipse. It's the harvest of a soul. And remember, if you are on a twin flame journey, you are one soul split into 2. You're harvesting your soul. Your soul is being reconciled with each other. Your soul is coming into union with your divine masculine, divine feminine side. You are becoming one. Soul retrieval. And that is the union on a more widespread message. I know it's hard for a lot of people to understand, but that is the union of your masculine and feminine side becoming one. And there is that form of surrender and second chances and divine help. Okay. You have plenty in there already? Okay. I gotta go. Anyways, moving on. Love requires surrender, and surrender requires choice. In the past position, this card can indicate an excessive preoccupation with past love. In the future position, which is what it's in, it will signal that you will find a lover. The process of union with a lover, liberation and ecstasy. At every moment in your waking life, you have choices. Some are simple, some are profound. Though engaging these dilemmas, you develop a maturity and the depth of your soul. It also means that this is restoring love. Romantic problems have been solved, and a separation has now been reconciled, and the 2 are one again. This is also the ending of indecision. So if you resonate with that, and you have someone that you are trying to reconcile with, this is in the future position. This is really going to be happening for you. Presently, you are preparing. You're preparing for this. But this is the year 2019 that this person is coming in. It will not be without opposition. This isn't a gooey, ooey, lovey-dovey message of peace and prosperity and no problems. You are going to have all the ooey gooey, but there is opposition, and you still have to prepare for that because you have to stand your ground. You have to protect this love and protect what you want. There's not somebody behind you protecting all this for you. It's your job. And with the 4 of Swords, it requires deep thought, deep feelings, a deep knowing. And I feel called to read that 4 of Swords from here, even though it's not from that deck, but I just want to, I feel called to read it, and then we'll just move on. Okay? Because I really feel like it's opposition, and I want to, read more about it. Okay. Well, I got the wrong book. Let me see. Okay. So the keywords for this is rest, retreat, and solace. You may have been through a period of your life that had lots of conflict, intense work, and now you're seeking some solace and respite. Time to focus on spiritual practices that revitalize your soul. You might need to reassess where you stand and organize your future plans. Rest or convigilance. The value is meditation. So it really means that, yes, this has been a lot of hard work, a lot of trouble. It's been hard. It's been difficult. You are going to be needing to rest. You are going to need to get more spiritual. This does involve meditation, protection of your chakras, protection of this love, a spiritual a more spiritual way of being this year. And I think a lot of you are going to resonate with that this is the year you want to be a more spiritual person. You want to be more grounded and you want to be more independent. And you really want to soul search. That's that soul retrieval energy with this full moon eclipse. It's the soul retrieval. So you are going to be searching your soul for that. And it requires you to rest and meditate and take care and stand up for what you believe in. I also feel with attention, it means you can successfully reemerge from a financial loss, illness, personal difficulties. Remember, the Three of Swords just popped up before this. You know, Four of Swords is right after the Three. So this is why he's laying down resting, feeling dead. He's like, oh my God, I just went through the Three of Swords. It kicked my ass. I'm tired. I need to rest, rejuvenate, pray, get my grounding, get my bearings for my future. I need to restore myself, give myself some love and energy, which really does talk about this full moon. It's a full sponge full of that energy sucked in from Leo and Cancer energy. So you're completely full. Once the moon is full and we have the eclipse and it hits, what begins to happen? You guys are going through it full force right now. Like a Knight of Wands, you are flying through this Cancerian Leo shift. And you're sucking in all this standing up for yourself, this empowerment, this recognition, all this glory, all this protection and family home building and building your walls, building your barriers. You know, you're just plowing through this right now. It's taking a lot out of you. Once this full moon hits and the eclipse comes and these dreams become realities and this partner becomes a part of your life, and this new job becomes a part of your life, and your kid's schedule is reorganized, and now you're living this new scheduled life. And money is now a new part of your life. You're getting more than you used to, and you're redoing your budget. Now that everything you've manifested is going to be in reality, what happens to the moon? It starts to lose that energy. It starts to shed and release. And it's a lot of that power. It's a lot of that forcefulness. It's just a calm shedding of all that energy, all that fire Leo, all that water Cancerian, all the emotions and thoughts and passions and desires that right now they're on an all-time high, and they'll be really high at the full moon. But after the full moon starts to shed the moon light, you'll notice a nice decline, and you'll start returning to rest. You're going to return home. This is going to be very hermit-like too. Okay, you're going to return home. You're going to be basking in your own energy, in your own home, behind your own wall, behind your own borders, behind your own door of peace, your Zen place, your Zen garden. You know, you're going to be at peace and you're going to want to rest and bask in your manifestation. So a lot of you will be loving being with your partner. You're going to love being romantic with them. They're more in your life now. You guys are seeing each other on the daily or on a regular schedule, or you're communicating more. You know, you're enjoying that communication. You're enjoying this newfound happiness in this relationship. And a lot of you will be enjoying a break and a cut from people that no longer serve you. Now you're like, yay, they're not in my life. I have some peace of no input. I have some peace that I don't have people infiltrating me anymore, butting into my life, telling me what to do, how to do it. I have some peace and some privacy. Okay? So you're going to be experiencing that and just kind of relaxing and basking. Okay? Yeah, so it's going to be kind of a period of isolation. Okay? A lot of you could be recovering from an illness too. You might have been worn down and got the flu or got some kind of a cold, and now it's time to just relax. You're recovering from that. And that's it. You're going to be connecting more to spirit. Okay? So I'm going to leave that there. I'll do one quick oracle and we'll be good. I'm just going to do 2 Buddha wisdoms. So I got to get back to my kiddos. Spirit, give me a message, please, from the Buddha wisdom cards. Okay. Now, these are the Divine Femme, okay? And these are the Divine Femme, then I'll do the Divine Masculine. The first one is, cultivate perfection of wisdom. No fire, poison, sword, or water can harm you. I love it. The perfection of wisdom. And I love that we have all the elements. We have fire. We have water. We have air. We have earth. And it's just saying, look, nothing can harm you. This is cultivating wisdom. So it means you're being very wise, protecting your home and your hearth and your family, your circle of trust. Okay, this is the family Burns family. You're letting more people in the circle of trust, and you're pushing people out. You're standing your ground for what's right, and you're creating balance. And this is the perfection of wisdom. You've gotten wiser, guys. You've gotten wiser. You're wiser. You're stronger, and you're basking now in this wisdom. You're now awakened with the Hanged Man. You are aware, and you have leveled up. You are definitely, every one of you, leveled up to a higher level of consciousness. Okay? The next card is, as you perceive birth as coming and death as going, you are bound by the mental obstacles. If you perceive birth as a coming and death as a going, you are bound by mental obstacles. So I think that's a thought process. Don't view death as an ending. Don't view birth as a coming in, as a start. View it as an endless circle. View it as consistent, as one energy. With birth comes death, and with death comes birth. It is one. They're not separate. They are not separate entities. They are one entity. They are one energy. Birth and death is one. You need to get a grasp of that. Otherwise, you're bound by mental obstacles. So if you view that harvest only comes a certain way, that's a mental obstacle. If you view that you don't want things to leave your life, you want them the way they are, but better, that's a mental obstacle. Because with the regrowth of your life, with someone new coming in, with a new birth, there must be death. You have to welcome death. You have to say, death, I welcome you. I welcome your change. I welcome this dramatic ending. And I welcome what's coming next. Don't fear death. And look forward to birth. Look forward to both. Look forward to both. This could also mean some of you could be expecting a child. I mean, it is talking about birth, and we do have the Queen of Cups, the mother, the Ace of Pentacles, which is a physical new beginning or child coming in. You do have lots of family cards, and you do have a children card here with the 6. A lot of people looking at the past life love, lovers coming in, romance, sexual passions. Sex is a big aspect here in this reading with this full moon. So, yeah, that's good news for those of you that are wanting, okay? Let's go ahead and do the Divine Masculine. Divine Masculine, what say you? Okay. Put that down. The first one I have is, let the ultimate truth be your soul food. Gather nothing, store nothing. I love that. I love that. Let the universe truth be your soul food. Gather nothing, store nothing, guys. Look at how beautiful that is. It means don't hold on to the past. Take what you learn, use it, ingest it, use it for what you're doing. Don't store it. Okay? Just take everything in the moment, the present moment. Take this knowledge, use it. Take this coming into the future and use it. Don't hang on to the future. Don't hang on to the past. Just be right now, present here in this moment. Everything's working out as it should be, and we're moving forward. We don't need to carry anything with us. That's kind of like an embodiment of this card. Take nothing, store nothing. They've got nothing but the clothes on their back. They're taking whatever lessons they've learned with these swords, and they're moving forward. Take nothing, store nothing. And it does mean a shedding of your guilt, a shedding of the past, forgiving, not taking any of that guilt and shame and anger and resentment with us. It's just, no, I'm letting it all go, and I am moving forward. I'm not storing guilt. I'm not harboring anger. I'm not harboring fear or anxiety from my past. I'm not taking that with me. Okay? I've just done a release, and I'm ready. I'm ready now for this, and I'm not I'm not going to be living based on any of that past life drama anymore. I'm ready for new with the Lovers. I'm ready for new. Okay? The next card is, knowing that you shall pass away, how can you quarrel and let bitterness harden you? Now that hits home. I have a lot of issues with family too right now. And I've lost my dad and a soulmate and another boyfriend at one time and cousins. So grandparents, I've lost. Knowing that we shall pass away from this world, how can we quarrel and let bitterness make us so hard? That hits home. It hits home on so many levels because we quarrel on this earth like this is our earth. Like our decisions matter. Politically, even. We guard our lives so dearly thinking we'll have forever here. And we're a passing life. We're a passing light in the world. We're passing through this earth. We're going to leave something behind and we're going to move on. We have other things that we will pass through. So how can we quarrel and let bitterness in life? We're a soul. This body is temporary. We're experiencing each other. We're experiencing this earth. We're experiencing all these different issues that arise, obstacles, success, births of children, deaths of loved ones. So knowing that life is short, knowing that things always change and we're not always going to be here. It doesn't say that you shouldn't quarrel. It just says, how can you quarrel? How can you fight and let bitterness harden you? It's like, hey, it's okay to be passionate. It's okay to argue. It's okay to fight. It's okay to stand your ground and defend yourself in the moment. It's okay to do all of that. Defend your turf. Defend your family. Defend your love. Defend everything. That's a good quarrel. You can quarrel. Quarreling is necessary for balance. But are you going to let anything that you took from that harden you? That's why here it said, gather nothing, store nothing. And then it says, don't let it harden you, because we're not supposed to gather and store issues from those quarrels. We're not supposed to take baggage on. We're supposed to process those feelings. We're supposed to process that we are defending and then move forward. We're not supposed to gather and store and let that bitterness make us hard. That just weighs us down. Our vibration becomes very low. And that affects you on many relationships, guys. Parental relationships, children relationships, lover relationships, work relationships. Are you gathering and storing drama from your fights? Are you storing drama from your feelings and your disagreements? Are you gathering and storing drama from media? Who, by the way, I will firmly stand true and say, God, I hope you're not watching Fox or CNN. Do not listen to mainstream media bullshit. And if you are, and you really love them, and you watch them every morning with your coffee, can you please go and find out who owns those media stations? Because they're ran by the same person. So they're setting you up against each other. They're like protagonist and agonist in one. They like perform attacks on people and stir up fights for you to get roused up so you can send your energy into the world and feed that fire. It's dark. It's really dark. Don't feed the fire. Don't feed the fire. Anyways, don't gather things and store things and make judgments on these quarrels and take them with you, because you're not doing this. If that's the case, you're not doing this. If you're gathering and storing, you're not moving forward. And this is the big call for this life. If you're arguing with your mom or dad, or you're arguing with your kids or your loved one, and you have stood your ground and said your piece, and you didn't like the way they talked to you, you didn't like the way they said something to you, in that moment of passion, and you're walking away and you're remembering it and you're replaying it in your head, and it's a mind loop. It becomes that 8 of swords, 9 of swords, and it's a loop, and it plays and it plays and it plays and it plays, and it just gets you more angry every time you think about it. Or you're not mad about it, but if it gets brought up, your passions fly again. you are gathering and storing. Whenever you go through a battle or some kind of argument or dispute, just release. Take the opinion. Realize they don't have a real effect on your life that you do. You're the master of your universe. You physically have power. You can make changes if you want them. They only have opinions. They only have a mouth. They can stir up trouble, but ultimately, you build and create and protect and make your realm the way you want your realm to be. No one can mess with that unless you allow them. And if people have the power to hurt you and your home and your children and your happiness, remember this one thing. Are you giving them the power to allow them access to your happiness? Do they have access to your home? Access to your happiness? Access to your children? Access to your plans for your life? Do they have access? And that's why this card came up with this Leo Cancerian energy. And I'll end it at that. Stand your ground. Build your borderline. Don't cross it. You will not have access to my life in the future unless I allow you in, unless you're in that circle of trust. So now is the time to make those borders clear. Crystal clear to those who harm you. Here's my border, don't cross it. Okay? So, yeah, that's where I'm going to leave it at that, guys. Is that good? Is that a good reading? Did you guys want an oracle at the end, or are we good? Just let me know what you like, and I'm happy to do so. Crystal clear. Okay, good. So I'll just leave it at that, guys. You know, the overall energy for this Cancerian Leo moon, you want an oracle? Okay. This Cancerian Leo moon, it's about family protection, family building, creation of family, loving of self, creating of borders, being more expressive creatively, putting a shadow on the past, moving forward, loving yourself fully. This is a self-soul seeking journey and soul retrieval, getting people back that were lost on a dark path. It's about the enlightenment. Leo takes with him the sun. Isn't that funny? Leo takes with him the ruling planet of the sun. Cancer, which is the sign before Leo, which this is this new moon, this full moon, Cancer and Leo, okay? Cancer is Vedic, Leo is tropical, but they're right next to each other. Isn't it funny that in the middle is the earth, and on the opposite side is the sun, and then there's the moon. And we're talking about Leo, which is ruled by the sun, and we're talking about Cancer, which is ruled by the moon. You're harnessing both of these energies. They are side by side looking at each other. This is happening. Restoration for your home, literally your house, your home, where you hang your hat, is happening. Family, who you kiss, who you hug, who you love, who you touch, people that are intimate with you in your circle, not people 10,000 miles away, people in your circle. There is reconciliation and peace. People that are in your circle that are harming you in your future, you are exiling. Matters of the heart and home that need to be handled, school, schedule, work, focus, finances, creativity, is being handled. This moon is making sure it's all happening in reality. So this Earth-like existence in third dimension, you are crossing through a barrier from 5D to 3D. All your manifestations are becoming realistic. You're going to start seeing weird signs, guys. Your manifestations are going to show true. You're going to say, I want this to happen, and then all of a sudden see that it's like 80% happening. It's almost full. It's almost really there. You're going to say you want reconciliation to happen, and all of a sudden you see they're calling, they're texting, they're telling you they love you, they're expressing, they're visiting you. Wow, you're seeing it happening. So what I'm saying is results will be had with this eclipse and this full moon. Your results will be had. Okay, Oracle. And then I'll be done. Let's see. Where's my Oracle? Who do I want to use? Talk to me. Oracle, Oracle, Oracle. It's going to be the unicorns, guys. I like it. It's going to be the unicorns. Feeling it. Unicorn Oracle. Holy Spirit, please bless these cards. Give me a message through them. Let me be a vessel of communication from the higher dimension to this dimension. Show me something in a card that will reveal a message. Show me something. Let your energy guide this reading. Strength and receive. Okay. I like it. So we got strength. That's beautiful. It's like a Leo card. Got the strength. A beautiful big black dark horse. He's gorgeous. It's a unicorn actually, but gorgeous. Very masculine energy. Purple eyes. Wow. This challenge. Ooh, see, it's a challenge. I knew we were dealing with obstacles. This challenge will make you stronger. You will get through to the other side. Look for the gifts in this situation. I like the keyword gifts too, because we have receive. There is a gift coming. So if you're going through a challenge currently and through the energy of this full moon eclipse shift, there's going to be a gift through a very large obstacle. You are going to get through to the other side. So I wouldn't worry that this obstacle is so big, it's bigger than you, and it's going to overtake you and overcome you. It's saying, no, you are going to get through to the other side and you will be the successful party. If you're in a court situation, you are going to come out ahead. If you're in some kind of a logistic argument, you're going to come out of ahead. If you're in an argument with an ex-lover, you're going to come out happy in the end. This challenge is making you stronger. It's building you up so you can perfect the home, the schedule, the family, the life, your work. You're perfecting everything. It's creating the energy to make you move to do this. So it is a shift. And some of you feel like it's really hard. It's a 7 of Wands. It's that obstacle. And you're like, damn, this is hard. I'm a little bit intimidated. But it's saying here, this is a confirmation. Please don't be. This is a challenge, and it's gonna create some sweat. Might create some blood, and it probably will create some tears. But you are going to get through to the other side. You're going to survive this, and you're going to be better. And you're going to get a gift in this situation. Okay, so I'm going to read from that. Strong Leo, obviously, which it is the Leo moon. The tropical. Stupid nose, I'm tired of being sick. Okay. When pressure is applied to coal, it transforms into glittering diamonds. We are similarly tested at points of our soul journeys, so our hearts can let it love more. Our wisdom can deepen, and we can rise to a higher input for our lives. You may be facing a serious challenge by grieving for a loved one, or you have had your heart broken. You may be feeling scared and alone. Call on the unicorns to hold you, love and support you. Let this universe carry you through this as you go through this deep initiation. It's dark. It's uncomfortable. But let yourself grieve or feel this vulnerability as long as you need to in order to fully recover and heal. Know that you do have the strength to come through on the other side, and you will. You have been through many trials in many different lifetimes, probably also in just this one. You have prevailed through all of them. And when you're ready to look for the hidden gift in this experience and the reason your soul called this in for you at this time, know that just like that piece of coal, you will emerge from this experience glittering, bright like a diamond. Beautiful. I love it. That's this card. And just one more stare at his gorgeous face. He's pretty. I love horses. My daughter loves horses. We love it. Okay, beautiful. All right, so I'll read receive. It says receive. Be open and wide open to receiving goodness now. Believe you are worthy of abundance because a gift is coming to you very soon. Very soon. And she's holding that little globe or that little orb, and she's like, I'm ready to receive. I'm prepared. And I've got the unicorn here watching me. It's like her other alter self. It's like her 5D and her 3D self. They've come together. They're waiting to receive the manifestation that is brought together, tied together by both worlds, 3D and 5D. And I'll read from that. The key to unlocking your greatest abundance is your ability to receive. Some people think receiving is easy. You just put your hand out, but it's actually much deeper. You must prepare your mind, body, and soul and integrate yourself into a positive energy of receiving, which is believing that it's already here and it's coming and feeling that energy. The greater your sense of worthiness, the greater your capacity to accept the gift of this blessing that the universe wants to give you. There are many gifts waiting to come to you right now, but any guilt, shame, anger, or unworthiness in your system will act like a force field and repel this prosperity. Yes, it is a good practice to think positively, to be grateful, and send out desires to the universe and say affirmations. However, these tools can only be effective if they are supported by the strong sense that you deserve the good you're asking for. If that strength of the energy of deserving isn't there, it cannot come. This enchantress on her unicorn holds up a crystal sphere containing your heart's desires. They are telling you that all of these gifts can come flowing into your reality when you heal your inner wounds and release limiting beliefs that block your ability to receive. Some of you may have issues from your past where you were always told you were not worthy enough, and it's still there to this day. The energy of limited beliefs are affecting you and need to be healed. They invite you to see yourself through the eyes of the divine as lovable, worthy, and doing so, you'll open the floodgates of this abundance. These are gifts and blessings beyond your wildest dreams, just waiting to surprise and delight you. There is nothing special you need to do in order to be worthy. Just accept this truth and believe that you are. It sounds simple, but sometimes it's not. So that is very true, guys. It sounds simple, but sometimes it's not. Sometimes we have issues from our parents, our childhood. Sometimes we have issues with past lovers making us feel rejected. And I experienced some of this recently thinking about my childhood. I thought I had a great one, and I've told myself that in my adult years because I've forgiven. I've forgiven the mistakes by my parents, and I realize I don't blame them because I'm also a parent and I make mistakes. And I'm like, I see their point of view now. Yeah, there was some hard times. Yeah, they did some inappropriate, weird crap, that sent me on a craziness. But it's real life, and parents aren't perfect. It's hard. And I got over it, and I'm happy, and I'm good. But sometimes if you're talking with someone about it and you start to notice as you're retelling your story, sometimes you can find there's hidden issues. So if you ever retell your story and you start to retell some of these issues or these moments of your life that you went through that are memorable, they're mile markers, things that stand out to you in your memory, and you notice that you're taking on any pain or sadness or tears, remember that it's probably not healed. Okay? It's just not healed yet. You thought it was because you forgave and you're good, but there's a lot more to healing than just forgiving. It's this little weird thing called process. You have to process that feeling. And some of us stop the process. It's like dyeing your hair, guys. You get a box of color, you have to sit 45 minutes with the dye on. If you do not wait the 45 minutes and you rinse your hair out before, you're in the middle between the color you want and the color you hate. That was my younger days, but you know what I mean? You're in that moment. You're like, oh man, I didn't wait long enough. I didn't wait long enough. So when you're going through the memory of processing some of these feelings and you've already chosen to forgive and move on, that's great. But did you sit long enough in those feelings to process them? Some of us are very strong, and when we start to feel a feeling of pain, we immediately put our guard up, and we don't want to feel that. And so instead of feeling it, we just suck up our tears, wipe them off, look to the left or the right, look to another way, think of the future, say something inspiring, and move on. Okay, I feel better now. That's burying it, kind of. You know what I mean? It's like, yeah, you dealt with it and you forgave and you're ready to move on, and Six of Swords it. But you didn't process it. So some of this energy is processing. And that's part of the awakening. Sometimes we have to get hung up and stuck. Just stuck for a moment, sit for a moment. We can't move on. We just kind of have to sit there in it, get a different perspective, and enlighten ourselves and kind of deal. That might take an hour. It could take a whole day. Could take a week. I don't know. I don't know what it takes for you if you have any of these problems. But if you do, talk about issues with friends or family. Express memories. If feelings come up in those memories where you start to cry and you're wiping tears off your face and you're feeling really upset and you get back in that moment, it needs to be healed for you to receive. Okay? It doesn't mean because you're not healed you can't receive anything good in your life. No, you're going to get lots of good things. But the big things, the things you really want, there might be some delay if that's not dealt. Okay? So I would do that. I would recommend that. Like I said, I talked about memories from my childhood, and I'm a happy-go-lucky person. I'm a Saggy. I'm always like, oh yeah, there's the rainbow on the other side. I'm happy now. Life is moving on. I forgive them. We're all adults. Everything's all good. I'm a happy, successful, confident woman. And if I go back to the past about something that hurt me or angers me, there is a little bit of resentment. There is a little bit of, why didn't they do that? Why didn't they do that for me? Why didn't my mom do that for me? And I can get a little bit irritated. And if I don't process that, I'm just going to wipe it away and move on, and I'm not really going to deal. So I do need to do that. Maybe you guys do too. I do need to go back sometimes, replay these mile marker moments that affected me as a human being and my choices and my path. And I have to remember how it felt, how it changed me. And forgive, of course. But then maybe cry, maybe process it fully through, not try to stop it in the middle and wipe my tears and suck it up, but actually just feel it. And when I'm done feeling it, I have to accept it. That's the key. You just have to breathe and go, that sucks. It hurt. Yeah, it wasn't right. It affected me. It doesn't make me feel good. Such is life. I'm going to accept that. That's a part of life. Like it said, I don't know if I already put it away. I guess I did. But you have to accept death and birth. Okay? I have to accept the pain and just say, yeah, there is pain. That is pain. I do have pain in my life. I'm not painless. I'm not pain-free. I am not a pain-free person. That's not being awakened and enlightened and successful. If anyone can stand up and say, I'm a pain-free person, that's a happy-go-lucky way of looking at it. And it's a really positive attribute to have, and a lot of fire signs have that. Looking past the pain and saying, I'm good. But if you were to sit them down on a psychological couch of reality, they would realize they're not pain-free. They're just painless. Because they've learned that it doesn't hurt them anymore. They've accepted it. So pain-free and painless, two different things. I would love to be painless. I would not like to feel that it still hurts me anymore. I would like to feel that way. But I do have to accept there's pain in my life. And it won't bother me so much. It won't bother me so much when I deal with it. But no one's pain-free. No one goes through life pain-free. No one's pain-freeless. No one's dramaless. No one's hurtless. No one's none of the less. We all have it. We all have a mixture. So let's just deal. Deal and heal. Okay, guys. Well, this is enough of the reading. I've done a lot today. I really wanted to put it out there, this Leo Cancerian eclipse energy. I hope you guys all watch my previous video talking about the Cancer moon, Leo moon, full moon, and the effects. Okay? Because I think it will help, and then we'll give you some clarity on this eclipse. But the eclipse generally means, all in all, in a nutshell, this is going to get some real focus. The energy of Leo and Cancer is going to get some real time to focus reality, big changes, big realistic movements, realistic effects, and real manifestations that are actually here. You can see, smell, touch, feel, all that. The 5 senses. It's coming down here to this earth. Your manifestations are real now. You're going to start to see some real results. Your manifestations are going to poof, happen. So get ready. That's a good thing. It's a good thing. Whatever it is, okay, it's a good thing. All right, guys, I love you. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. Just keep swimming. You're doing good. And I hope you like and subscribe. I really hope you do. Welcome to my channel if you're new. And for everyone that's been with me from the beginning, I love you so much. Thank you. Thank you for all your loving donations on my channel. It keeps me going and helps my family. Thank you for that so much. Big shout out to you guys. And all my clients, thank you for watching. And I will get back in touch with you all today. All you guys that had some trouble with email, I'll check it, see what's going on. But I'm here for you, and I love you, and you'll be hearing from me soon. I love you guys. Bye-bye.